This is Crystal, who is from the Black Women Rape Action Project. Thank you so much.
I'd like to start by thanking End Deportations for pulling this together, because it's showing us what a movement, an anti-racist movement, looks like. Okay, so BRAP, which we call it for short because it's such a long title, we've been supporting women who've been protesting in Yarswood on hunger strike and against charter flights. Some of you will know there has just been a hunger strike protest. What you might not know is about 21 women got released as a result. So and that is really the other hidden direct action that's going on in detention centres, where people take that kind of action, and not lightly, because frankly, when you're up against the border guards inside there, you really are putting your life on the line. So to go on hunger strike, or to resist some of the foul methods that you've heard described tonight about the way in which people are restrained. We know that Jimmy Mabenga was killed by G4S guards. Shame on them! And shame on the system that let them off. Because the very same man who prosecuted the Stansted 15 was responsible for defending those 4 guards. And that tells you just about everything you need to know about how they stacked the whole system against us. And I was thinking, when we were at court yesterday and we'd heard the verdict, and I was thinking that what the Stansted 15 are going through right now, having been told by a jury of their so-called peers, and that's very debatable, that they were themselves guilty, I was thinking how that is like so many of the women who have gone to an appeal court, who've gone through a process, a horrendous process where you have to say that you've been raped or something horrendous happened to you, to a judge who has already decided that it didn't happen and you're not going to get to stay here. That's what happened in this trial. The judge told the jury what to think. And it was dripping with the kind of bias, the kind of prejudice, the kind of everything that we know goes on in the cloakrooms behind closed doors. The reason we know that is because one immigration judge told us. He was an Asian man, he was a lay judge, and he told us that inside the court, behind the courtrooms, while they're getting robed up, they're standing there talking about the cases. Oh, I've got another Ugandan woman, and she's going to say that she was raped. Well, we all know where that's going with that case. She's not going to get to stay here. These are disgusting statements. They're British justice. Okay? No justice. No peace.
No peace. No peace.
But we can get justice. We are the justice movement, and we will get justice. We'll get justice for the over 70% of rape survivors that contact us from detention. We'll get the justice for at least the one woman who was saved that night on the plane that you stopped. She will get her status. We will fight for that. And how many more did you guys save? We'll never know that. But what we will know is if we don't act together, many more will not be saved. The deportations are a brutal part of the hostile environment, and they can't do it unless people are complicit with it. Well, we're here to say we will not stand for it, we will not be complicit with it, and whatever action it takes, we need to be doing that together. Because just looking here, we could stop that there. I just want to finish by saying that, leaving the decisions in the hands of prejudiced, racist officials with the power to decide who lives and dies is not going to continue. We have to expose it, and it would be really useful if there's some investigative journalists who can start to find out who are those people in there, what are their political allegiances. Is it EDL? Is it BNP? Who are they? We need to know. The unjust conviction that happened yesterday has done nothing except strengthen our resolve to change the whole